Jai Shri Ram, the Scrabble Fount. Fount, F-O-U-N-T, like a fountain from something from which everything flows. That is why I am calling this series the Scrabble Fount. So this is the second one in the Scrabble Fount. Cuz, C-U-Z. Cuz, cuz is because. Cas, C-A-Z, casual. C-O-Z, cousin, my cousin, C-O-Z. Cozy, to cozy, C-O-Z-E, to chat. Cox, the steersman of a racing boat. Coxswain is the full form. C-O-X-S-W-A-I-N. In Kerala, they have these boat races annually. Then you will see one guy who is shouting and motivating. He is the cox. In Olympics also you have the cox, boat racing and all that. There's one guy who steers, who motivates. So coxa is the hip bone. Coxa hip bone. Take a good look at this picture. When you stare at it, try to visualize it, close your eyes, then this picture will get imprinted, and when you are actually playing the Scrabble tournament, these will come to your mind effortlessly, because you have now developed an eidetic memory. Make a note. EIDETIC. Eidetic means photographic. Eidetic memory means photographic memory. Cha cha cha. Cha 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 is the ballroom dance. Cha cha cha. Coin mate is a fellow inmate in a concentration camp or a jail, or could be in a hostel also. Coin mate. So if somebody has put mate, you can put coin. Somebody has put coin, you can attach mate. Chiv, to be stabbed. Shiv, pronunciation is shiv, to be stabbed. Chavs, aggressive louts, flashy clothing, flashy jewelry, and all these rascals, these violent, aggressive, loutish behavior, guys moving in groups, especially Western American cities, you will find. I don't want to name them, you can understand, right? These are chavs, more British usage actually. Chib or shib, to stab. Chew, chib, stab. Chew, chib, stab. Chav is the loutish, aggressive lout. Lout means a bloody oaf and churl and boor and uncultured Philistine. Cineast, a film enthusiast, film buff, film aficionado. I'm a cineast, yes. I do watch, but not too many. Co-drive, co-driver, co-driven. In a race, you see, racing car, there is a guy who assists the driver once in a while. So I have co-driven all the way to Kashi in my modified vehicle, which I call the Gita Rath. It is a Tata Xenon modified into a Gita Ratham, Ram Radham. So I have co-driven, co-drive, co-driver. He so and so was my co-driver, co-driven. So if somebody adds drive, you can attach co. Ki or ki is energy. You see, like prana, Chinese term for that. Coombe is the Welsh term for a valley. Coombe River in Chennai. Coombe, CWM, Welsh. CLY, Cly, what the hell is that? I don't remember. Now, anyway, I'm repeatedly telling you, don't have to remember meanings. Unless of course unless of course you want to show off your knowledge there. It is important for you to just know that CLY exists, that's all. Now I don't remember. Citation, citizen, short form. Crew, good crew, that means a French vineyard. In fact, grapes also of a particular season are called crew. Vintage. Now the word vintage has two meanings. Vintage cars are old, before 1930, vintage car. But vintage wine need not always be old wine. Vintage crew, that means sometimes the wine may be just 1 or 2 years old, but the crop is good. The kind of yeast that forms on the grapes is a natural phenomena, and the weather and so many conditions which are beyond our control affect the quality of the yeast that is produced, the white, smoky kind of feathery kind of coating on grapes, and that will actually determine the quality of the wine. So cru can simply mean wine, the quality of grapes. So vintage wine need not be very old wine, it can be new wine which is of top quality. Vintage cars are old, 1930 prior to. C is the letter C, C-E-E. So take a good look, stare at it, Make sure that you scan it with your brain, scan it with your long term memory, and develop an eidetic memory. EIDETIC, photographic memory. And we are on the highway to becoming Scrabble world champions. Bolo Jai Shri Ram.